right, shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to give all the praise and the glory and the honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rahag, which I give me the spirit and the strength to do this lesson. And also double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ra Shalom, Rabbi Rakim to the elect, beginning with 144,000, which is scattered abroad, and in every place, redeeming the time, ready to be saved. Shalom. All right, once again, excuse my swift speech. Well, I gotta make this brief as possible. All right, at the plantation. But yeah, man, pretty much, when you go into the our history, as Israelites, as a whole, we were punished. All right, the whole nation was punished for what for what this Israelite did, or for what that Israelite did, or what that Israelite did. All right, even the elect were punished for what the nation, for the iniquity of Israel. All right, the elect were punished for that. All right, and the scriptures say that the elect are not found with fault before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, but we all have to pay collectively, But you see, that's not gonna be the case this time. All right. This time the Lord is going to preserve a remnant, preserve a small number of Israelites, from the destruction to come, from his wrath. All right. So I want to read this in Proverbs, the 9th chapter, verse 12. It says, "If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it." That's right. You see? Thou alone shalt bear it. Meaning, ain't nobody, that this time the whole nation ain't gonna be punished for what, the wicked Israelites do. All right? No, this time they're gonna be punished by themselves. These 2/3 gonna be punished by themselves. All right? That's why I said, but if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. That's right. Y'all gonna have to bear your own sins, man. All right? And we doing our part, we warning, Jake. Okay, we're warning you Israelites, okay? And if you take heed, well, that's good. But if you don't, just know that you're gonna be punished and you're gonna be judged by yourself, man. All right, that's why the scripture says scornest. Cause what it means to scorn, let's get that word.
Strong's H3887. Loots.
Right, and it says to scorn, make mouths at, talk arrogantly. To who? The prophets, when his word is going out. And that can be on the streets, on the highway, or the byways, or on these platforms, man. When we're doing these different sit downs, right? And it says to mock. All right. Right, to mock.
Strong's H 3887.
Let's see.
Lutz.
Okay, yeah.
Lutz.
So it said to scoff. All right. It said to a mocker, scornful, all right, teacher. So, once again, these wicked Israelites want to talk shit, want to mock, make fun, make sport of the prophets. All right. But you see, this time, all of Israel is not gonna be punished for that. All right, because you got friends of the prophets. You got friends of the prophets and believers. All right, that really believe and sincerely believe in this. All right, they not gonna be punished. All right, you 2/3 gonna be punished alone, man. So once again, said if thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. Right, but if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. That's right. That's why it says in Ezekiel 33. And I start at verse 3, just to get to the point. It said, if when he seeth a sword come, and it's talking about the watchmen of Israel, us. All right, it says, if when he see the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. So we have a spiritual sight, and we see what is headed, to Babylon, America. All right, and we're blowing the trumpet, meaning prophesying about or foretelling about what's coming. All right, that's our way of warning you people. All right, and it says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet, all right, pay attention to these words, take heed unto these words, all right, and taketh, or Salakia, yeah, that you hear this gospel, Salakia, jump the gun. You hear this gospel, you hear this word going out, all right, and take it not warning, right? If the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. That's right. Your blood ain't gonna be on no one else. All right. It ain't gonna be on none of the prophets. It's gonna be your own fault. Okay. It's gonna be your fault, and you're gonna have to go down by yourself. You're gonna have to be judged by yourself. All right. So I'm saying, read that again. Say, and take him away. It said, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. All right. He heard the sound of the trumpet, right, and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. All right. No one else. Okay. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. You see? So the elect that truly believe in this truth and in this gospel, they not gonna be punished with you. Hey, with the 2/3, they gonna be delivered. All right, with the prophets. Okay. So yeah, Lord willing, that was edifying. Till next time, I should come back with another lesson later, Lord willing. Until then, Yahweh Shema Shah Barakatah, Barakathum, Shalom.